Welcome to the Band C Showcast. We're here at the Rock House Bar Kitchen venue. We have a show come here on May 24th, Friday, May 24th. Our headliners are our guests this time from Juarez, Mexico, Divide. How you guys doing today?
We're doing good. We're doing pretty good. How you doing, Leo?
I'm good.
I'm glad to have you guys here, especially on a Sunday. I really appreciate that. Let's talk about this album. You said you were telling me just at the 1 year anniversary album, you guys were nice enough to give me the CD. I'm really digging it. Just tell me about the whole process, how you went about it, and everything.
Yeah, we just had the anniversary over there in Juarez, the past month, I believe, and then we had a couple of local bands as well to help us out with the anniversary. It went pretty good, and we had a couple ideas with the album to get us into the new music that we're doing right now. Actually, pretty soon we're gonna do the single for it, for the new one, but it's been mostly a lot of gathering together. We've been trying to like isolate ourselves to do the album pretty much. I don't know if you got more insight on it.
Um, sorry. My English is so bad, dude. So bad. So it's better for me that you ask me some questions. It's better for me. For that guy, no.
No, so you guys have that single coming out soon. You guys, do you have a studio you use? Is it a home project? Do you use Pro Tools or what's your process like?
First, me and the other guitar player, we did most of it, but we like did the bass for it, and after that, we like, hey, check this out. We did it to Leo, and then he's like, well, it sounds like very emotional song just by hearing the riffs, and then he was like, it sounds like something very personal, so we decided to go with the name Ego for the song. And then after that, he got down with it. He started doing with the lyrics, and after that, the bass player, he's like, well, I'm gonna put in something a little bit more deeper. So we took a whole journey because it's a very long song. So after
8 minutes? Yeah. 6 minutes, right? Six and a half.
6 and close to 7.
And we hear the song on Friday.
Sure will. Yeah. Because we're trying to get the impression, see if we need to do something better on stage for it before we actually release it on like all the platforms like Spotify and all that stuff.
Gotcha. I'll say, well, just to give people some background, I first saw you guys were playing the Road to Watkins show here, the little battle.
Yeah,
First
that's
time
right.
I seen you guys, and me and a couple of others were watching you, and like you guys with the whole stage presence, you check on the boxes. You guys gave me crazy anxiety because we decided we were going to judge. I don't know if I told your partner this part or not,
Yeah.
but we were judging that you had to make a time limit, right? It's like if you're too short, you fail, and if you go to over, you have to judge on that. And we decided let's do a pass fail. If they're too short to fail, they go over fail. So we do everyone a pass fail. And then you guys were like, I think we're 40 seconds shy of the time limit. You appear to be wrapping up. And then you guys just started going again. I'm like, God damn it, don't fucking go over. 2 seconds shy.
Yeah. Was crazy that situation was crazy, dude, because I was with my cell phone seeing the time and fuck, what are we gonna do? Boom, it's over the show. 2 seconds, like you say. That was
Yeah,
crazy. It was crazy.
They had to work on that. They had to have worked on that.
Yeah, and actually we did because I think I was the one that came up with it because we were like, we have to do the most that we can in the 30 minutes. And then like I'm sure a lot of bands are only gonna do like 4 songs.
2 songs, 3 songs.
Yeah, so to cover like a good amount of time. But I'm like, I'm sure we can do 5. I'm sure of it. And then we started doing in the rehearsal, in the practice, and I told Leo like, as soon as this guy hits 4 on the drums, we're gonna set the timer. And then these songs, we had the whole album set up, but we're like, as soon as you say that it's 30 minutes or 28 minutes, then we'll stop and then see how many songs we get into it. And then that's why he's like, dude, it's 5 songs. And I'm like, we're gonna play 5 songs. So
Yeah, we work between the songs, the time between the songs, and the times in the songs, the dead time. I think in that part, we work with the time every time, every time, every show we work with time. every show.
Yeah.
Back in Chihuahua too, we have a battle of bands for a show in Mexico named Hell in Heaven,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Didn't win too. Didn't win. Shame of us. Shame on us, right?
Yeah.
But we do a good show, a very good show back there.
Yeah, I think
Say.
it was tight, but we did more songs than we should.
Always we're tight.
And when
Always
was
we're
this?
fucking tight.
I know Heaven and Hell, but when was this particular heat or battle you did? When was?
It was last year.
Last year.
Around August.
Okay.
September or August?
Around August, yeah. Yeah, because same thing. They told us only 30 minutes, and then
In Chihuahua capital.
yeah.
Because the night you played here, like, that's the only time I've seen you here. I know you guys play Mexico a lot, but have you played Rock House a few times or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We started playing Rock House, I think 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't in the band yet, but
It's our new acquisition.
but yeah, actually, when I started in the band, we started moving. Well, what I understood is that we started moving a lot more,
Yeah.
and so I actually spoke to the former man in charge here, Will, and then he's the one that started us here literally a year ago. 2 days ago was the first show here again.
Okay.
And after that, I mean, I really enjoy people saying that they like our music, and then that they want to see us more often. So that's why I try to do more shows here. And I think since a year ago, we've done like 5 shows here.
Yeah.
That's good because you're in demand, but you don't want to overdo it. Because a lot of bands, I've learned this with other bands, they'll take every gig like, oh, you guys are dependable, but they're here every fucking week. Don't want to see them because we can see them anytime. But you guys, you're in demand. You're gigging a good amount, but not too much. Where
Yeah. But here in El Paso for us from Mexico, it's very difficult to have a small medium gift. Like we want to open a great bands, big bands. The last year we opened to Extraordinary Hidden.
Yeah.
But we want to open for Kitty. We want to open for Son. Well, for
We want to go big.
yeah. We big just in Ross. But we want to play in Austin. Want to play in New Mexico. Want to play in Vegas, wherever we have the opportunity, right? But it's a very difficult way because we came from Mexico. Is very difficult to came there to cross the instruments. We have permits. We need permits for some shows. You see, entonces it's very difficult for us to play here in the border.
Yeah, because the way we do it here, we have like duplicates of instruments here in the storage house. That way we don't have to be crossing too much
yeah. So when
equipment.
you cross, I assume if you cross like a truck full of gear, like they really inspect you pretty hard.
Yeah, that's why we have like duplicates. We have a whole shell pack here. We have some amps here, stuff like that. That way we only do literally just the instruments. That way we can just like gather up the stuff here and then just come and do a gig here.
Like I was telling you guys earlier, I've been here since 2010, but I've only ever crossed twice. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
So like, let's say, okay, so Friday, for example, like we had yours a plan next Friday.
Yeah.
So I imagine rush hour across the border is pretty busy, but like on a gig night, is it, or any weekend night, people going home from work, people go out partying, whatever.
Yeah.
Is it, how bad is the impact time? Like
Around
Depends.
like Friday, Saturday, whenever like a big gig night would be.
Yeah, if it's here, usually like me, since I live in Juarez, these guys would tell me, hey, take my mic, take this, take that, and then I'll just be working, and after work I'll just stay on this side and then pick these guys up at the border, and then we'll just come here and do our thing.
Now, has that been an issue before? Like, say you're ready to roll, but say he gets stuck in line. There's like a bad, like, I don't know, whatever. The inspector wants to be a jerk that day. Has it ever affected you guys before? Like,
It just happened today, right now.
no, yeah, but I mean, this is casual. You're like, oh shit, we go on an hour and we're stuck in line. Is that?
Yeah, it's a toast.
Yeah,
don't know.
it's a hit and miss. Hopefully, we don't miss, but we've been pretty good at it. That we're like, well, if we have to play at 6, we'll probably try to be here at 5, and then kind of work our schedules.
We try. Like today.
Yeah.
like today.
Well, no, but I was thinking like I just thought of that. I was like, oh man, that's like I mean, if you're on tour, you know, a million things go wrong. The bus breaks down, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, that's one other element that I never really thought. I was like, oh man, that's gotta really be a stressor.
Yeah, because honestly, like besides trying to make original music and stuff, we do want to uh express our gratitude with our listeners. Like that's why we try to be on time and stuff like that, because even if it's just a small crowd or a big crowd, we still do a big show, because I think one time we played here and there was nobody here. Nobody here. No.
There's 2 people.
No, it was the guys from Brazil.
Um,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't remember their names either, but they were here,
Welcome to the show. Coming in, bro.
Let's go.
I know.
and then
He lives here. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah, just crap. Yeah, I'll go right next to you.
cool.
We'll we'll finish the story, then we'll make it intro.
Yeah.
and then they came all the way from Brazil, you know, and there was nobody here. And then so the previous band, they just played like if it was just a rehearsal, but we actually did a whole show. Like
That's awesome.
And then we asked them like, hey, are you sure you guys want to go? And then they were like, fuck yeah, dude, like you guys put on a show, like if it was full of people, and like that's a cool thing to do, so we'll play a show as well. And it was nice to see them play a good show as well. So that's why we try to be persistent with the time shows. That way whatever crowd we have, we would just play a good show.
See, that's the perfect mentality. That's what the scene mentality should be. And I appreciate that. I mean, I wish more people were on that level immensely. But let's introduce your partner here.
What's up, y'all? My name's Max. I'm the founding member of the band, a composer and guitarist.
The oldest guy.
Yeah, I'm the oldest one here.
Max.
Yeah, Max.
Yeah, we'll just catch you up. We were talking about the Road to Watkins show. We already discussed that.
Oh, yeah.
And I first saw you guys were nice enough to give me a CD and really digging it. You know, you just telling us about the recording process of your new single.
Yeah, we got a new song coming out. The name on it, we're it's gonna go under Ego. It's heavily influenced under not us, right? But it's mainly a concept, and so far it's going out great. We're still ironing out little details on it, but yeah, it's gonna come out soon.
He was asking that if we were gonna play this Friday.
Or next Friday, yeah.
Are we gonna play next week?
Yeah.
Well, maybe
Alright,
have a gig.
yeah.
Unless you have another show this
24,
Friday.
Friday 24.
Yeah, we're gonna
Remember
play.
that.
Awesome.
It'll be good. Yeah.
So let's just rewind a second. Like you said, we celebrated the year of the album. When did you guys? I guess approximately what year? How would you guys meet each other? How did you guys first come together to assemble this band?
A few years ago, I started out with another buddy of mine. We were students in school, and we started, the band. It was myself, and his name was Victor. We both started out playing guitar, and he's the one that taught me how to play a little bit of metal. After that, a few years passed by, and we said, "Hey, man, we ever see each other? Let's make a band." So, I remember one night I was out in Juarez in downtown, lost in everything that it was back then. Then I remember I just saw him and like, "Hey, Victor, what's up?" And hey, dude, let's make a band. So from there, it came out to be the embers of this, right? What this is. We recruited a few other people, and after that, it was just like the initial concept. So from there, we were like, all right, man, I don't know how to sing, so let's find a singer. So that's where we scouted him, Victor. We scouted Leo. Victor was the one that found him after we found him playing a gig in Juarez. He was playing some corn gigs, right, and some
old songs from
yeah,
vacation.
some really good old songs, right? And we liked how he sounded. Like, all right, it would be a good fit with us. So he brought him along, and then after that, we found the drummer. His name is Manuel Manny. He's a childhood friend from when I was a kid, so he got along really well, and we all made it fit. All the pieces were in place. And after a few years, Victor had to get out, and that's where we started looking for, the person who was going to help us fill the void, and that's where we found Pasuso. And so far, it's been a few years in the making. The main core members, but now with Pasuso, we're going on to like a year, with the album coming out and now the single coming out and a lot more material coming out on the way. But yeah, that's how it came to be. A lot of gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned you guys play Juarez a lot and you play here. Then you mentioned playing other cities, but have you guys played anywhere else, like other cities in Mexico or anywhere else in the US besides El Paso, or
Yeah.
what places have you played so far?
Yeah, we played in Chihuahua. We played in Guadalajara. We played in
Calientes.
Aguascalientes, Hot Waters. Where else? ¿Dónde? Where?
Water.
Yeah, but it's a great place.
I should
man.
know where that is.
Yeah, Aguascalientes. Yeah, they're pretty, it's an amazing place, man. I like the tacos. They have 2 tortillas per taco. It's amazing. And yeah, we played a few parts in down under, and here in America we played El Paso. We've also played in New Mexico.
Just
Just those 2 for now, right? Yeah,
Roswell.
and Roswell.
Roswell.
That was a good time.
Yeah, how's Roswell? I've never been to a show there. I mean, I've only been to Roswell once, but
A lot of aliens, UFOs.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was very alien themed. It was really cool, man. We got there, and it was the first time we weren't out in the States, traveling inwards. And when we got there, it was a little desolate. But then we got inside the little place. It was like a nice little. Well, that wasn't little. It was pretty big, like rustic style place. And when we got in there, they started jamming out the songs. And after that, when the kids left, all of a sudden we started smelling some good smells in there. And they're like, "All right, let's keep on going." So
Yeah, it was
good
was
gigs.
a biker show, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty good. That was a few years ago.
so so we got the gig coming up next Friday. Do you have any other gigs on the horizon or anything long term planned or like throughout the summer or any?
Well, like Max said, we're trying to finish the new single, because we already recorded it ourselves, and then we went to an actual professional studio and recorded it, but we didn't like the little details that the studio made, so we're trying to focus on that first, and then we'll get back on track on making gigs, because it's, like I said before earlier, it's the longest song we have, so since it's so long, we're trying to make it close to being perfect. I know nothing's perfect. We're trying to make it close as perfect as possible, because we in those 7 minutes we were gonna take people in a journey in those 7 minutes. Yeah, that's the whole point of it. That's why it's so long, because random people that have heard it, they say that they're like, I didn't even look anywhere else to you guys, because it's so like it's a journey of those 7 minutes. So that's why in the studio we're trying to make it, like I said, close to perfect. That's what we're trying to focus on, and then I'm pretty sure after that we're gonna spike up again.
So it's the epic ballad, or maybe not ballad, but the epic long song.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome, man.
It sounds like you're excited too. So
I'm looking forward to that. I said, like, since I've been very vocal on in person on the show. You can listen to the second episode we mentioned the Juarez scene. That's why I talked about you guys in that second episode.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, it's good to be synonymous with Juarez and the Juarez metal scene, because I've been here and over there, and I've seen the both sides, and there's a lot of energy on both sides. And when you mix it together, man,
We have to make that show happen.
Like-
Yeah.
All right, start that story over, please. The Juarez scene meshing together.
yeah, the Juarez scene and the El Paso scene. I mean, growing up here, I saw the differences between both of them, but there's always one key component between both of them, right? It's the energy, the vibe that they both bring in. Mixing that together gives you this spice that you really can't really find anywhere else. And when we play here and we play over there, and then there's bands that come from over there to over here and from here to over there, it's good, because I like that. I like the mixing up of the flavors. Pretty much, it's something that you want to come and see, and something we want to go ahead and
Yeah.
project as well.
Yeah,
It works.
I mean, it's the same. Well, it's not this. Well, it's similar scene, but it's a little bit of variety. Which
Yeah.
I agree. And I'm one of those, like, I don't like, if you go to a show like we have 8 bands next Friday. I don't want 8 motherfuckers to sound the same. I want, like, I want you guys. I want the New Mexico guys. I want the local guys. Like, mix it up. It's not for everybody, but
Yeah.
all of a sudden you get a variety. It's just, as a listener, as a viewer, it's a much better overall experience. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, no,
So I did
that's
that.
and that's really what we're going for. And a good live show presentation, and also a group of people where we could our colleagues where we can all just go to Excel, provide this buffet of sound, pretty much.
Very well played. Now, I was thinking what you were saying, like, this now legally this probably never happened. If we get a nice venue on the border, we just pull up on the Mexico side, pull up on the Texas side.
That'd be great,
Yeah,
right?
no checkpoint, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
We can play at the bridge.
Yeah, that'd be great, man. I mean, there's marriages.
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
as well.
Oh, rent the garden.
Yeah, yeah. With the 3 piece and the soldiers.
That's pretty good stuff.
Now I know you guys on social media. I got you guys on Instagram and all that stuff, but let's go ahead and plug it for everyone who wants to. Yeah, you guys are on Spotify a lot. Just give me all your socials and like go ahead and plug that right now.
I think pretty much everywhere we're the Divide MX. We had a little bit of trouble just putting it as Divide.
Yeah.
We would have loved to just put a Divide, but there's a bunch of divides everywhere. So
Now it's Divide MX or is it there's an underscore? I can't remember.
it's just Divide MX. Because we try to do it on Spotify, just Divide, and then we just getting like support emails that they're like, hey, it just can't be a Divide. So that's what we started putting Divide MX in Facebook, Instagram, and pretty much all the platforms that we show up on. Sometimes in like Pandora, YouTube, all those other platforms, you will have to look it up as the whole thing. It'll be like Divide MX and then Join Myself, which will be
Find us.
it'll be the album. Because like for example, my Spotify, since I only listen to metal, I put Divine and it pops up right away. But like random people that say, hey, listen to my band, and then they'll look for it, but it doesn't pop up because they're like listen to something else until I tell them like, hey, just put Divide MX, Join Myself, and they'll pop up right away.
Or just for myself.
Yeah, when I put you, there's a few popped up, but I saw you like the third or fourth, but I recognize your logo right away. I was okay, that's
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah, but usually that's like dead on when it's the Divide MX, Join Myself, or usually I've seen a couple that do that, like Leo said, they put Join Myself, and they'll say author by Divide MX. So
So you guys easy to find. You guys have any? Just random question popping out here. Do you guys ever do any radio play, or do you ever submit to KLAQ, or just the local shows or anything? Or
we well, it was an idea. We haven't done it, but I think like 2 weeks ago we popped the question again, like, hey, when we're gonna do that. It was the radio in Juarez called Orbita. The guy told us as well. He's like, hey, if you guys, whenever you guys want to come and do like an acoustic song, like it will be pretty nice to do. So since we were like going on and on about the new song Ego, and then we finished it, and they were like, hey, we should get back on track and trying to do that on the local radio. We haven't heard anything about Kelly Q. I don't know if you guys have done anything.
would not be acoustic? You talk about like a live, like a on the air acoustic, or like it's
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Air.
Yeah. We try to do a live acoustic. We're gonna get back on track with the Orbita over there in Juarez, but here I haven't heard anything unless you guys did.
Yeah. No, since the walking metal band. No,
No.
since the walking.
Yeah. ¿Cómo se llama ese güey? Daniel. Yeah, we got with Daniel from Kelly Q. He's the one that was here when we did the walking, and we talked to him a few minutes, but we didn't set nothing on stone to do anything acoustic. We would love to. Yeah.
Now just check us out. Be there on May 24th. We'll be there and we'll make sure we'll satisfy those ear canals. Yeah.
Your Rock House Dive Kicks venue, 8 bands, Divide, our headliner. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.